Game week 8 is nearly here, guys. Just a few more sleeps away. And let me tell you, when I say I miss football so much that I had a dream. Yes, I had a dream. I scored so many points in like the first half of game week 8 from the 3 p.m. kickoff. So this is Fantasy Football G. I'm your host, Kat. And if you want to hear about my dream, check out my team selection. Well then, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys. All right. First things first, we're going to take a recap at Game Week 7 and look at the Fantasy Football G Mini League, which is really heating up. But look, if you just want to hear about my dream, you can skip forward. I'll tell you all about it. But right now, we're going to start in an orderly fashion. Okay? Cool. I got 45 points below the average. Not proud of it at all. But I am proud of my rank. In all honesty, I think I started very well, and I was watching one of the FPL content creators, and there's the guys from FPL Scouts, and they're like, "Yo, what rank would you love to have by Christmas, like 25th of December?" And I was like, I wouldn't mind if I had 50. If I was in the 55k margin, you know. So I'm still proud of my rank. I think I've done very well getting small red arrows. And not losing too much rank, because we all know that we're actually very close with each other. But yeah, Arsenal blanked. My Liverpool picks came through for me, who are actually differentials, and in terms of the ownership, Foden didn't really pay off yet, but he's a long-term pick, absolutely. Semenyo's definitely going to be benched now, considering he's going into bad fixtures. Bernardo Silva came in with Foden for me, taking out Mo Salah and Winks, upgrading it there, and he gave me a good 6 points there. Rodgers getting a clean sheet, just 2 points, and then Haaland blanking as well. Actually, in a weird way, kind of happy with my bench as well, because usually I've had a lot of points on the bench. So yeah, not proud of the week, but I'm okay. I'm okay. It's a result which I'm fine with. You know, that said, I think let's go to the Fantasy Football G League as well. So back of the netto is first, up in first place, bouncing from 7 positions down up to first place. And let me tell you something, man. Scott Edwards, I am proud. I love the way you played this game week. And let me tell you why. Because out of nowhere, he played his free hit. Not only did he play his free hit, he captained Saka. Now, I'm always interested to know, do you know something we don't know? Because I love to play FPL with a big risk appetite. And I think what you did was very risky, you know. I think we were all banking on Haaland to do something. It was a tricky fixture, but you still not only went against them, but you played your free hits, and it worked out. And that's the big thing. I think you took a huge risk and it paid off. I think a lot like the people who did, you know, the free hit triple captain in Game Week 2. Although I don't feel like that was a risk, because it's Haaland at home against Ipswich. What do you expect? With this case, nah, man, I didn't even see it coming. So I'm gonna give it to you. And because you're first in the league, you know what that means. You are invited to the show. In the description, I have got my email for the channel. It is the old channel's name, FPL Banter 411. So please email me there if you would love to come onto the channel. Fadil Yusuf was first, Marcel Oscar, who's down at number 3. And I did invite him, and so like politely and everything, he did decline. He said, "Kat, thank you so much, man. But honestly, I'm all right. I really wouldn't like to come onto the channel." Gave me a few, let me know what he is planning with his team. I was like, I should have said it on air and I didn't. I'm so sorry, Fadil. Big up props to you too as well. Thank you for letting me know. So guys, I just want to say, anytime I invite number 1 onto the channel, it's really just to talk FPL, not to reveal anything within your team. So you are absolutely, you know, okay to decline at all. And even when you are on here, you don't have to reveal anything like I do. I reveal everything. But it's really just to like create a community, see the faces who are actually in the mini league from across the world. And yeah, man, just have fun, guys. Just have fun. So Scott, use that email down below. But we got to talk about number 2, Dallas coming up. Kevin, Dallas Dominators. Yeah, congrats, man. You've come in with a bang, dog. You've come in with a bang. Marcel Oscar took a hit, but he still maintained his position in the top 4 there with 35 points. Not the greatest game. Me, Killer Squad keeping it tight there, right on top of Morgan Smith's White, who himself as well has maintained his position. But yeah, I know he can do better. And then Pedro Porridge, keeping the porridge in the house, my man, at number 5 there, tie with Morgan Smith's White. There's a lot of ties here actually in the top 10. And we got Soft Ripple Stream, Joseph Robinson, coming in at number 7, keeping it tight in the top 10. I admire the consistency, my friend. I admire the consistency. Please keep it up. Love the support as well. And I love the new name as well. I think you're going to be killing us softly. You're going to be killing us softly. Slot them away. LFC, Tiamo, my man. Another Liverpool supporter. Dropped 4 points, 4 places down, heavy. I think it wasn't necessarily the greatest week for a lot of us. And that's another reason why I commend Scott for his free hit there and how he played it. You can see the points tally was very low. So yeah, guys, I think as long as you're still in that top 10, you've done very well. Like Mainu, shoes, son, you polished them shoes, my man. You polished them shoes. You're still in the top 10, actually tied at number 9 with, sorry, my line is there. 1 per team FC, Peter Downs. Congratulations, you guys are still in the top 10. There are 50 guys in the mini league right now. 50 guys in the mini league. The league description, the league code is in the description. Sorry about that. So if you guys want to join the mini league, then hey, by all means, please do. Now, the moment we've been waiting for, which is, guys, please give me a like. If you're loving the content, you're still here. It don't cost much. In fact, it don't cost anything. Just hit the like button right over there. I would really appreciate it. And if you want more content, which I have been doing, I've been posting for the past 4 days, just hit that subscribe button. And trust me, I will give you guys a lot more content than any other content creators have been giving me. I'm joking, but I definitely will be delivering a whole lot more content. So I really appreciate the support and the love from everybody who has been giving it to me. Please like and subscribe. Cool. The real moment we've all been waiting for. I have lost my, there it is, cool. I almost lost my place. The dream. All right, this is my team selection. But before I get into my team selection, I want to tell you my dream, okay? Guys, true story, no lie. I'm not even trying to keep you on here. I cannot wait until FPL Gameweek 8 starts. And last night, I dreamt that I was like at home. I don't stay at home, I stay with my wife and my kid. And I was at home, I was helping my mom with something, you know, me and my brother, and we were like, dude, FPL's already started. It's like the first half is pretty much over. This thing's taking too long. We need to go check. And we found it was the first half. So football wasn't playing. So we couldn't check scores on the TV. So you know that moment when you whip your phone out and you want to check, okay, cool. Which teams have scored? And you see the teams that have scored are the teams you got players with. And you are hoping, man, let me tell you something. I did not just hope. I actually got both Calvert-Lewin and Vardy had scored. Vardy had scored 2 goals. Calvert-Lewin had scored a penalty. And I was 54 points up within the first half of the 3 p.m. kickoff. I was like flying, my man. I couldn't believe. I was like, hell yeah. Don't ask me where the other damn points came from because I didn't really see the whole team. You know when a dream's like blur everything around you, focusing on whatever you want to focus on. But yeah, that was my dream. Anyway, down to the team selection. I got Ray in goal. And I'm very happy to triple up on Arsenal there. I think they've had a very good record against Bournemouth. And we all know Arsenal have a better record when it comes to away games and clean sheets. So really, really hoping these guys can finally get a good clean sheet. In terms of travel, Gabriel did play, I would say, in the early hours of this morning, the 17th. But for them, it was 16th down there in the West Coast. So I'm sure he'll make it back, man. It's Gabriel. Pedro Porro there in the center with West Ham. Not honestly expecting much from them, but I think when you look at my defensive options with Virgil van Dijk, Konate playing against Chelsea, yes, there's a high possibility there. I feel like Chelsea haven't necessarily been tested, with a big game, but neither has on a slot, you know. But I absolutely trust the Liverpool players versus the Chelsea players, especially because the Liverpool players are at home. And I think if you're sitting there, which is like mostly the conundrum right now, some people are thinking, should I sell Trent to actually go for Palmer, maybe even a Saka, which I don't think is really the time considering the fixtures turn. I would play Trent at home. You know, I think I just have better options right here in my team. So this is why I'd rather bench the guys, because I know Chelsea are good at doing a lot of counter attacks, and you know, Liverpool technically have a high line considering they like to keep the team in their own half when they have possession. So yeah, that's my defensive decisions there. I used to have Virgil van Dijk in over Rodgers, but I just felt like Rodgers being an attacking threat. Yes, Fulham is a very defensively sound team. I'm hoping Rodgers will get something from there, you know. I would just head a clean sheet wipeout, and then I'm sort of sitting there like, crap. I could have put in Rodgers, who had like a better chance really of getting an attacking return there. So yeah, in the midfield, Foden, I'm very happy to still have him. He's, like I said, this next few games stretch, Wolves, Southampton, Bournemouth, and Brighton, I will always plan to triple up on Man City with Bernardo's there, whose minutes are also very good. And Buemo there in between them as well, who's also going to be playing Man United. I'm okay with that midfield, you know. Benching Semenyo, playing against Arsenal. I mean, Bournemouth can definitely score, guys. Like, they can, you know. But I'm hoping they don't. You know, as you can see, I'm an Arsenal guy. And I'm not making this on a biased decision, but in all honesty, I feel like you wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal got a clean sheet. Let me put it that way. You wouldn't be surprised. So that's why I'm benching Semenyo in the midfield there. It's not necessarily the best fixture for him, regardless of the fact that he's at home. So in the strike force, we've got Haaland there with captaincy, absolutely obvious. I actually didn't even know where to put my vice captain, so I stuck it on Calvert-Lewin against Ipswich. I felt like, yeah, fine, it's Ipswich away, but Ipswich do concede, you know, they do concede. I feel like their keeper is shaky, and I feel like if there's going to be any opportunities, it could definitely fall for Calvert-Lewin. He hasn't necessarily been killing it with XG, but neither have Everton necessarily, you know. So I'm hoping there's a whole lot of goal opportunities there that can happen, and my dreams could come true. But yeah, we'll see, because him and Vardy are, quite frankly, my differentials here going into this game week. I hit them along with Foden and Bernardo as well. So I'm really hoping those guys can return big. But Vardy's playing against Southampton, can be facing up against Ramsdale. I wish he was a Delap. You know, I picked Vardy in a time where I think it was probably a game after or 2 games after he had scored and scored 1 or 2 goals. And I just felt like, okay, maybe it could be somewhat in a way the return of Vardy to the league. But he's a veteran, man, you know, and I really believe in pedigree, and that's why I went for him. And like shortly after that, blanked twice and Delap started to pick up. So right now, based on form, I'd still rather have Delap there. I do have 1 free transfer with 1.7 million in the bank. Am I going to make any transfers? Absolutely not. I am looking to bank my transfers as far as I can to Gameweek 12. If I do make any transfers, it would be the transfers that I would be making for the fixture turn in Gameweek 12. So, for example, I am thinking about a Saliba down to 8 Norwich to free up a bit of more cash so I can pump it into the midfield. Only because I already have 2 Arsenal, and I want to keep my 2 Liverpool as well, because their fixtures also start looking good really after Game Week 10. And in Game Week 12 they're even playing Southampton as well. So Arsenal as well, I think have about like 2 bad fixtures straight after that. Their fixtures are good as well. So I feel like I want to try and bank as much transfers as I can, just so I can actually make that mini wild card without taking any hits this season. So yeah, that's really the plan. That's really the plan. But yeah, man, guys, you let me know. Sorry, things are just happening all over the damn show. Yeah, if you guys are interested and want to prepare for game week 8 to 11, then I'd say check out this video over here where I prepare with the best advice on attackers. And if you're looking for tips for game week 8 and captaincy options, then this is the video for you to check out right here. Other than that, I will check you guys in the next video. And good luck for game week 8. Peace.